Okay, now we're going to discuss the name standard IPv4 ACLs. Just like in name standard IPv4, we're going to create an ACL based on the following steps. The first step is use the command in global configuration mode, which is router config, and this is the command for creating name standard IPv4 ACLs. IP access list standard, and then the unique name. The name that you're going to use in name standard should be unique and stand out when you run the running configuration. So as much as possible, it should be written in all capital letters. And then you can also use remark command for documentation for future reference. And then after creating the ACLs, just like what we did in numbered ACLs, we need to apply the ACLs to router interface. So there are two scenarios that we're going to apply here in this topology. The same topology we use in numbered ACLs. In named ACLs, we use two LANs, and the first scenario is allow one computer from LAN 1 to access the server having an IP address of 172.22.34.2. And the second scenario is allow all PCs from LAN 2 to access the server. All the computers from LAN 2 should be able to access the server. Right, so this should be named. So we're going to use the packet tracer to answer the scenario. So these are the configuration commands for scenario 1. We should always go to global configuration mode by typing config t, and then this is the command for name standard IPv4 ACLs. It should always start with IP access list standard, and then the name, in this case the name of the ACLs will be permit access. So this is the name. If you notice, after hitting enter, after entering this command, the prompt will change to r1 config std-nacl, and then you can also use the remark command to give a comment. This is actually a comment for your ACL. This is an optional, but it much better if you're going to make a comment for future reference. And then this is the ACL. We need to permit one computer from LAN 1. We need to allow, that means the command is permit 192.168.10.10. So for scenario 2, the same command. The only difference is we need to permit all the computers from the network 192.168.20.0.0.5. You notice this is the wildcard mask for all the PCs, because this one is the wildcard mask is computed. The wildcard mask for this is 255.255.255.0. We just need to subtract the subnet mask. That 255.255.0. Sorry, supposed to be, this is quad 4. This is 255. Then subtract. So 0.0.0.255. This is the wildcard mask. Okay. For single host, we use quad 0. Okay. So let us apply the configuration command to packet tracer. Let us open our packet tracer. Then the first thing is we should verify if there is a previous access list in the router. Show access dash list. Okay, so there is no configuration, so we need to start the configuration now. For scenario 1, config t, then we need to type IP access dash list, and then standard, and then permit. This is the name of the access list. Okay, and then after that, if you notice, it changed the prompt, so we can now write the comment, the remark. Access control entries permits 172.192.168.10.10 to access the server. So that is the comment, and then this is the command, permit 192.168.10.10. This is a single PC, so the wildcard mask for this is 0.0.0.0. So every time we are declaring the permit for the standard, this is the source IP for a single computer. We just need to use this quad 0. That's it. So we can verify the access list. Show access dash list. Okay, so the first scenario for access list was created. Now let's proceed with scenario number 2, to allow our computers from LAN 2 to access the server. So config t IP access dash list, standard, and then the name of the access list. Okay, enter, and then remarks. Is permit permits all PCs from LAN 2 to access the server. And then the command is permit 192.168.20.0, and the wildcard mask is 0.0.255. Okay, let's verify. Show access dash list. Okay, so we have now the two access list, to permit one computer and to permit all computers from LAN 1 one computer, and then from LAN 2 all computers. Now we need to apply this access list to an interface. So since this is a standard, the access list should be close to the destination. The destination IP here is the server, so we're going to apply the access list in serial 010, because this is the source and this is the destination. So we need to apply the access list outbound, going out from router 1. So let us configure, let us apply now. Config T, global configuration mode, IP interface, go to the interface serial 0/1/0, and then IP access dash group. This is the command, access group, and then the name of the access list, permit dash access, and then the direction is outbound. Okay, so finish. Now let us test if the access list is working. So this is the single computer that we are going to allow. Let us try to ping. It should be able to ping the server. So ping 192 dot no, 172, the IP address of the server 34.2. Okay, so there's a reply. That means our access list is working in LAN 1. Let's go with LAN 2. All the computers here should be able to ping also. Okay, so it's pinging. Now I add one computer in LAN 1. Let us try to, so this is .5. Since the access list in LAN 1 is to allow only single computer, this computer should not be able to ping. Okay, as you can see, destination host unreachable, because in LAN 1 we only allow one computer to access the server. The other computers to be connected will not be allowed. So as you can see, I add one computer here and the destination host unreachable. Okay, so that is the name, standard ACLs. So it's a very simple command. So in next video I'm going to show you how to configure the extended numbered ACLs and extended named ACLs. So thank you so much for watching. See you on my next video.